But it's important for me to let Nigerians know, through you, what actions that we are taking to make sure that this is a hitch-free implementation program. We held several meetings with the deposit money banks and provided them with guidance notes on processes they must adopt in the collection of old notes and the distribution of new notes. These include specific directives to the banks to load the new notes into the automated teller machines, the ATM, nationwide to ensure an equitable and transparent mechanism for the distribution of the new notes to all Nigerians. We wanted to be sure that as the currency is coming out and is being given to the banks, issued to the banks, that the banks must go through a process that is equitable and transparent. We're saying we don't want the banks or customers to go and banks treat some as priority and some as less important. But when they go to the counters, what you will find is that depending on the large size of business that you give to the bank, they may decide to give you 1 million naira over the counter, but me, because I give them lower or less business, maybe they give me just 20,000 and all that. We said, no, banks, as we are issuing you with this currency, load these monies into your ATM. Ladies and gentlemen, the ATM is a robot. You just give it a command, and you say the maximum anybody can collect is whether it's 20,000 or whether it's 40,000. That's what everybody collects, whether you are a priority or not a priority customer. That is the reasoning behind this decision. Everybody go to the ATMs. And of course, they've been loading those monies into the ATMs. Unfortunately, and indeed, I addressed the bankers on Sunday, and I expressed to them my disappointment, and in fact, disappointment of the president, disappointment of leaders in the country about the way this has gone on. Because many of us have unfortunately seen the new naira, instead of being used for the purpose it is meant, the new naira is being used in parties, in celebrations. And some of them said, well, maybe it's money from the ATM. I said, no. Money from the ATMs are already broken. They are in leaflets. But what we saw being stamped on people at parties were packets of the new naira notes, which means that they had breached certain aspects of the guidance notes we gave to them. And I told them, and indeed, when I met President Buhari, I told him that even the previous day, had met with the EFCC, ICPC, and the NFIU, and that we were now going to bring the EFCC, ICPC, NFIU to join us in monitoring the flow of this currency to our people.